Hi friends, it's me Jenna from the White Witch Parlor, and today I want to go over some fun ways to celebrate the summer solstice, also known as Litha or Litha. As many of you know, the summer solstice marks the beginning of summer, and in the northern hemisphere it's generally held somewhere between June 19th and June 25th. Litha, or midsummer, is the longest day of the year and the shortest night. This means this is a time to celebrate the sun, as the sun is conquering darkness. So light is taking over darkness and we are in full abundant illumination. This is the time to give thanks for light and sun and all the growth and positive energy that comes our way. Because light is outweighing the darkness, many old traditions like to honor fertility, as it's going to be a time of full abundant growth. This is a great time to honor any sun deities or the sun god, as he has reached his full peakness, and now we can give thanks for all the light we are being gifted. Because at this time it almost seems as if the sun is staying stagnant in the sky, we can really honor and harness that fire energy, because it feels as if the sun never sets at some points. So this energy of light and sun and any kind of warm energy helps to bring that into our lives. This is a really fun time to work with the energies of fire and water. If you can hold a bonfire by the water, that's a really great way to balance those energies. It's that fiery and that calmness energy mixing into one. This battle of light and dark that's been reigning over the past year has finally come to an end, as the sun has won its battle. Now we can focus on what summer really does for us. It's all about community, gathering together with friends and loved ones, enjoying nature outside, being able to relax and take it easy, sit by water, underneath the sky, underneath a shady tree, and just really take it all in. Give yourself a moment to breathe before we shift into the harvest season. So without further ado, here are some fun ways to celebrate your summer solstice this season. Because this is a time to focus on the energy of the sun and anything that has to do with that. We like to incorporate colors of the sun. So anything red or orange you can incorporate into your altar or your sacred space, or even in or around your home, is a really fun way to incorporate that solar energy. A really fun and impactful thing you can do to honor the sun energy is to watch the sunrise on the day of summer solstice and watch the sunset. It's going to be a long day, but it's a beautiful way to really see that light and dark energy finding its balance, finding the common ground in between the two. You can use some fruits or flowers from your gardens. Oranges and lemons are a really great fun way to harness that sun energy, and you can use those items to make a festive dried garland to honor the sun and hang it around your altar. Using sliced oranges or lemons, you can set them out to dry or bake them, and so they become a beautiful way to not only use them for this season, but every season after if you properly store them. On a bright sunny day, you can go out to your garden and leave some treats out for the fae and any other little critters you might want to invite in, and maybe even have a picnic out them and enjoy their energy. Because we want to harness that energy of the sun, sun catchers are a really fun way to decorate your space and your garden or your balcony if that's all you have to work with. And what you can do is you can not only buy sun catchers, but you can make some using shiny old objects that you have laying around your home, or maybe even adding to some pre-existing sun catchers that you have. It's a fun way to pull in that energy and just take a moment to work with it, because what you're doing is you're harnessing light energy, and that's gonna fill your own aura with so much abundant energy and healing energy as well. Try making an incense out of herbs that are all about solar energy and sun energy. Using herbs such as St. John's wort or fennel, you can also incorporate things like orange peel and some white copal, mix it all together, grind it up, and make yourself a beautiful incense that you can burn over some hot charcoal or throw into your bonfire. Because this is a time to honor the sun, try waking up with the sun and having a picnic outside, or at least a cup of tea, and really take in that energy as it fills your own essence with so much love and light. Take that and spread that energy everywhere you can, enlighten others that you encounter, and just really feel the energy of summer and everything that it represents to you. You can also try doing the opposite with the sunset. Try holding a meditation and digging your toes into the sand if you can, or on the water's edge or at a beach, and make a pledge not only to yourself but to nature. What can you do over the next year until next summer that will help not only better your own life but better the environment and those around you? Another fun thing you can do, gather all the crystals that bring abundant energy and have a connection to the sun. So crystals like opal and citrine and amber, which all work with the energy of the solar plexus and the sun's energy. Lay them out in the sun for a full day on the summer solstice and then wear those for the remainder of the month. You can take a bowl of spring water and make some solar water. You can infuse this with crystals as well, such as tiger's eye or clear quartz, but this solar water is a great way to also make some tea. So if you use some black tea and leave it out in the sun, so you can do sun-infused tea, and you can add all your fun herbs like, again, lemon and orange, and maybe a little sprig of rosemary if you have it. Incorporate all this into your tea and then drink it when the sun sets or the following morning. If you can, hold a bonfire at a beach where you can focus the energy on raising your vibrations to a higher awareness, like a 5D reality, a higher conscious state. And in doing so, you not only raise your own vibrations, but you can raise the vibrations of those around you. If you hold this bonfire and you hold this meditation simultaneously and focus on solar energy, you might be pretty surprised with how much illuminating information comes down into your crown chakra. Because summer is so refreshing and the sun is out shining bright, it's a really good time to refresh your altar and or your sacred space. Use some salt or actual ocean salt water if you can gather it, and do a smudge with it. Cleanse your space, wipe down your surfaces, clean off your tools with these things. Make sure you're not using salt on anything that can get damaged from the salt, but definitely clean your energy. Use salt, use water, really refresh the space, and maybe even start completely over, starting a whole new vibe, because now you have a whole nother solstice to get through until we find ourselves back at winter solstice. So why not do something different? Try to find your balance, your other side of who you are. So Litha, or the summer solstice, is a time that represents the goddess and her embodiment of being full at pregnancy, pregnant with the sun and about to give birth during the harvest season. So we're at peak pregnancy right now. So this is a time where you need to take a step back, you need to sit down, you need to relax, take some load off your feet, put your feet up on a chair, lay in a body of water, take a salt bath. There's so many ways to take it easy and relax and just take in all of this, everything that's around you. This is a peak time for you, and this is right before such a beautiful time to reap what you sow and get to know your harvest, and all the seeds that you have planted during the time of Imbolc or the spring equinox are now fulfilling themselves and they're now coming to light. So right before you harvest those seeds, make sure you're enjoying the energy and just taking a step back, relaxing, and just taking it all in. Let the sun fill your aura and your spirit with nothing but love and light. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on a few tips on how you can celebrate the summer solstice, and make sure you incorporate family, loved ones, friends, or your children as much as you can, because the more the merrier. But if you need to work alone, know that you are never actually alone. You can really invite in the elements during this time. Again, they're all at full peak. You can invite birds, you can invite the critters around, hummingbirds, butterflies, and the fae. So have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.